book I wanted to tell you about is a book called Atomic Habits, and basically it's written on the principle that in order to create any big change in your life, you first need to change the habits that make up every day. So the three key things that I really took away from it that I found super actionable is the idea of habit stacking. And basically that just means that if you want to create a new habit in your life, pick a habit that's already existing that you're in the flow of doing and then stack a new habit onto it. So for example, you're already in the habit of brushing your teeth. So if you wanted to start a meditation practice, make it a rule that before you brush your teeth, you do 10 minutes of meditation. And in that way, it's easy to get the flow because one thing triggers the other. In a similar vein thought is the idea that your environment is crucial to the types of habits that you'll have and the types of patterns that you get yourself into. So for example, an obvious one is if you don't want to eat biscuits, get the biscuits out of your eyesight, because if you see them, you're going to be more inclined to want to eat them. If you want to start getting into the habit of going to the gym in the morning, set up everything the night before, have your gym shoes out and have all of these visual cues so that when you hop up, it's the first thing that you see, you're more likely to take the step out the door and get to the gym. And then the third thing is, which is really interesting, is the idea that the type of identity that you have and the way that you talk to yourself and you perceive yourself is also going to be really crucial to whether or not you're able to keep good habits. So for example, if you're having a negative dialogue with yourself and you're telling yourself that you're lazy or incompetent or something like that, it's going to clash with the habits that you're trying to build. It's going to be harder for you to actually facilitate getting into the habit of doing them. Kind of the flip side to that is the idea that once you start a habit, it's going to get easier and it is in turn going to change the way that you perceive yourself. So for example, if you want to get into the habit of writing, the first few times you sit down to write, it's probably going to feel a bit awkward. It might not feel like it comes that naturally to you, but if you do it every day, over time you're actually going to build out a whole bunch of content that you have written, and then your sense of self will change because you've proven to yourself that you are a writer because you've gotten into the habit of writing. So that's just a few of the things that were brilliant about this book. If you've got the time, I'd very much suggest reading it yourself. Yeah, it's brilliant. Atomic Habits.